Oneme, manaya otara no neme. I greet you anywhere you are joining me from, or watching me from, or seeing me from right now. I greet you in the name of Chukokike. You are welcome very, very well to this wonderful program today. We will continue to do what we know how to do. You know, it's our own not to the talk the truth. They go on. Finish. If we talk the truth, we live and make it work out. When you waka, a jam the enemy fit go there fight themselves, each other, concern us. Our own to talk the truth. Hey, on our thumb, on our thumb, on and no our thumb. Like I said, like I said before, and I used to say, I used to tell us that this freedom we are fighting to bring back is getting to where a point where you must, or where a point where you begin to like and love it. Now be that one where them Oyibo people, Americans, them tell you say, I am beginning to liking, I am loving it. Now be the word. I am loving it. So this Biafra now where you see, I am loving it. Okay? I am loving it. And I am telling you the truth. We no get anything to lose. We have everything to gain. And we must continue until this Biafra come, because this Biafra, our own. This is time for you to stand up and fight for your freedom. In case you don't know, in case you don't understand, so many things are happening, so many things will still happen. For those that don't understand, sometimes ago, I will always tell us that this Biafra we will see, we will dey talk about every day, every time. Make we know say so many things they go on wey we know they see, and especially when the battle don't come out, enter for autopilot, wey make them the insult us, call us names, say we be autopilot, we be June 12, we be COVID-19, no kind of name where they never call ourselves. But the thing be say, as they call, as they insult themselves, we never looked at them. In case you don't understand. Okay. It is streaming on Facebook. I thought it was not streaming. As they were busy insulting themselves, thinking they were insulting us, we never looked at them. We were busy doing the needful. We were busy doing the needful. We did not look back. Yeah, we were busy doing the needful. Today, if you remember, I played our PM space he hosted about 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago. In that space, he said something about the OBT journal that say keep an eye on Biafra restoration these coming weeks. And the people are not looking at all the things. Many people are dependent on what Ruben Abati will tell them. Many people are dependent on what Obiokwe will tell them, what Rufai Husseini will tell them, what Dele will tell them, what Jide will tell them. You don't depend on the truth. That is why you see some people today, they are crying, telling you, my heart is broken, my PM. Your PM is fine, doing more better than you. Well, as if that one, that one don't remind me. Anyway, make I no forget greeting, because my place, if you no greet, and I be say they no train you well. You understand? So you have to greet. If you no greet, they no train you well. Hey, Chosa, Choma, I greet all of you anywhere you that watch me from. I greet all of you. I can see Nolene. Make I recognize those who I see their names for comment section. Nolin, I greet you, ma. I greet you, Ezibata Biafra. And the firstborn. Firstborn, I salute. I salute you. You be true firstborn. You first enter. James Ugoke. I greet you, James. In the Ototoma from your to your location. Chukuma Obinna. Chukuma Ise. I greet you. Klo Yoshi, ndewo nke ukwuu. Chukuma Obinna. Chloe and Chikum Obin again. Amaka Celestine. Amaka Celestine, I greet you. Diana Agumbieti. Agumbieti, I greet you, my beautiful sister. I greet you, Zibota Biafra, Ototo, Maya Maragema. Martin Jeku, Ejike Martin Jeku, I greet you, Jeku. Lolo Ego Ibo Wiwu, I greet you, Lolo. Ndewo ya mara gị mma, ya mara gị na mma nke ukwuu. Prince Denny ndewo. Ndewo shiene shinonye ozioko. I greet you. Raymond Mama, I greet you. Odu Peace, anytime I enter Facebook I greet you. I greet you. Colin Steve, I greet you. We did fine, my brother. We did fine. We must continue. You see, whenever you are doing something, some people will be discouraging you. I want you to know that that thing you are doing means a lot to your future. And will not end with your future alone, but we end with the entire future of your generations upon generations to come. That is what so many people don't even know. Yeah, that is what so many people are not getting. We will continue. Before I forget, quickly, this evening by 7 p.m. this evening, the COS, our COS will be live on Space, and the Space says PM Simon Ekpa and the United States of Biafra Declaration. Time 6 p.m. prompt. So I want you all to come and hear. Surprise full grand. You see, I've been telling people that a lot of things that happen will continue to happen. It's happening even, but many people are not getting the truth. Many people are busy waiting for the day. They are waiting for the day where they go look down, look up like this, they see God, they will say, I am God. Listen, I am God. Biafra is coming. I want to tell you, you don't need to hear the voice of God. You need to see God walking before. You don't need to, you see things God is doing or God are doing. God, you see the things God is, what God is doing through people you don't even believe they will be able to get there. You see things there. You remember what they told us about Simon Ekpa. Simon Ekpa, one of that criminal, one Abakaleke. How can Abakaleke is illiterate. Abakaleke will not give you Biafra. China Saworu will be shouting on top of his voice. Our Prime Minister will come out and say, stop attacking me. If you like say we go listen to that in video, he will come out and say, stop attacking me, because if I start attacking you, you will finish. Stop attacking me. Mind the Biafra you are looking for. Look for your Biafra. I am not Biafra. And I'm not the Nigeria that is holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. If you need to attack anybody, attack the person that is holding Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, not me. They would not listen. They will come in the morning. Simon Ekpa, Simon, they recruited over 500,000 Iraqs to fight our prime minister then. Today, all the 500,000 Iraqs they recruited, they employed, are nowhere to be seen.
Nigeria. Anybody who is not dealing with Nigeria who is devoting his power and time to something else know that they are not genuine. And we are going to chase all of them away from IPOB. They want us to leave. I told them, Aburamu, go and tell them, I am not those people they push away from IPOB. Muagabu their last bus stop. Eh? And I took what I said, Muagabu their last bus stop na this struggle. Only Obunadro genuine. Me, go end you for this struggle. I told them, if you want to start, first of all, go to native doctor in your village. Ijoese. Go to oracle in your village. Consult the oracle. Bweri eu ebini karaka. Ka the oracle gwage. Simon Ekpa na ajena there. You got to go? Our own abro. Go and consult native Dibia. Because onya amara ebe si n'ozu n'esunokwu abụya. Okay? Go and before you begin to attack Simon Ekpa, go and consult your oracle in your village. I warned you people from day one. Don't attack me. I didn't do anything. Makana made you offer. Mananchoy tagi. Agama son tutu. Acho mi jibo ne kwu here. Makandi na agwa bu ndi Igbo. Okay? Nchoy tagi. Agama tagi he niile na tagi gbogbo. That is who I am. And I may me hojo. But if you look for my trouble, enyengia, morning, evening, afternoon, I will not talk. Oh, but I gonna give he gana steady. Of who is run about word, run about media war, one of media word. But what media war? Unu about the media war. Ika buguno. You wouldn't have pussycat Simon Ekpa. Leave us alone. Leave us alone. Or you not leave him alone. You are going to leave Biafra, genuine Biafra people alone in IPOB. you go. What are you contributing in IPOB? What are you doing in IPOB? Okay, what is your effect in IPOB? Nothing. So you are going to leave us. All the happen IPOB. At the end of the day, you are going to run. A lot of you will run. Just few weeks time from now. When the bido to start to open the can. The can all of you will disappear. You will not even attend the meeting anymore where you are. Because what is that thing? The time is coming. Few weeks time. Because what you are doing in the struggle is more worse than you being in the struggle. The struggle. Managwa munagwa unu hapu ihe unu ekworo. Unu hapu ihe unu ekworo. Emere mu nkwado. Unu ga-emekita abu oba na arusi anu na bunu. Bobia, boba native doctor. Gwa je join yese. Maka emere mu nkwado. And onye aka ya do cha. Obo na aka gi the stain. Abiakwana. Maka ije ida. Abukwa mo a civilized person. Manano me mesi hike. Manano mesi yezo. Okay? Ichom ngosi gabi gano. Wana ha? Echemu no si no unubu. No unubu ndi media warriors. My people, and I use the mother happen. Weten aya huru na eji malunu na blackmailing eji malunu. Kabununu. Una marona when the Chineke kelo for this struggle. Okay? God created a ekerorueke. If you are not for this struggle, you are just wasting your time. Don't you are constituting nuisance, not distract us. You are distracting us. Biafra. Because if you continue like this, you are going to you run mad very soon. So this Simon Ekpa is not the type that they will push around like you have pushed other people. other people that that actually may be genuinely fighting for Biafra, but because of your evil, because of your wickedness, because they can't stand you, they are not strong. They are not strong. The struggle I brought for physical, they are not strong spiritually. Spiritually, anomnite, na so puto. Those people you people chased away from the struggle that were actually genuine, hakaraka. The most of them are canal. Uno jam go tippa. You will be begging me to leave IPOB. You can help IPOB for me. And for other people that are genuine. Uno can help IPOB. You will info anybody or Simon Buffalo. I'm gonna see this video before I enter my house, my temple. Let them get ready. Makana ebe their madness pusule ebe anka ige bido. I get bido nka nimba ige bido our own wo onya apialia oze apia onyozo oze ngara apia one after the other. One after the other. Go and mark it to go and mark today's date. Just make sure you save this video because when you be pia hotalea, a lot of you will be shocked. A lot of you will be shocked when I will start to open this kind of worm. A lot of people will not show themselves on social media again. When I finish with them, it is going to be one after the other. So that any day if onye wawa ibofu maka I na jajaru Osoji our own Osoji is coming from the head of dragon. I am proud of it. From the head of dragon. Itaya aje bulugi. Ige bugoro so margo the hebu first before it taus Osoji from the head of dragon. You got to go. Bro, I hate to on. Somebody is asking me. Somebody is asking Simon a question. I don't want to make noise. I am the only human being in this whole area now. Yes. So now follow me. Enter house. All right. All of you, why are you people not sleeping? Today is a very great day. A very, very great day in this struggle. It's a great day in this struggle because the strength is back. And the strength is back. You see, everybody will bear me witness, okay? That we didn't deviate. We didn't deviate. I will never deviate. And but we are going to focus. We are going to remain focused as usual. From tomorrow, the media war will begin. You know, I told you people that we are coming with a very double portion. That's what we are doing now. So from tomorrow, we will start, and I will wait for the day that I will start to open the can of worm. So tell them that they all must get ready, for they have actually taking more than they can chew. So tell them to get ready. This what I'm saying is not going to affect what we are doing in any way. Okay? It's not going to affect what we are doing. It's not going to affect our media. It's not going to affect anything we are doing. Okay? But believe me, I gave you the Baba Hana very soon. So
okay. You listen to that, right? You see, It's good sometimes, eh? Sometimes I got popular old videos. I popular old videos. I hear where chetara ndị iberibe the way they were iberibeing yesterday. I used to say, those of you that used to follow me, if you remember, I will always say that a time is coming when everybody that has been in this restoration struggle will sit down like this and be smiling. Those that are genuine, I mean, and not being those who will not be genuine. Hmm? Because there are a lot of them there that are not genuine. Even though they wear genuinely cap, wear genuinely eyeglasses, they are not genuine. Mm. I mean to tell you. Odogwa Borokwa guy name Frank. Now you talk him. Frank, now you talk him. Odogwa Boro guy name James. Now you follow talk him. Are you getting what I'm saying? And the good thing is that the purger, there is a purger moving that has continuously purged. Within time, you go enter, you go purge, pia. Like I used to say, if those of you will remember, it's not everything you come and talk on the air. There was a time I told us about where I went to church in Abuja then in 90s when I was in Abuja. I went to Abuja, one church, and the pastor, I used to worship there, was worshiping there, family worship center. Then we worship in Nikon Luga, very beautiful place. But do you know what this pastor do? I think either once in a year or once in 6 months. It's like 2 times in a year. He will preach one message. And that message, if he repeat am, na the same thing he preach. You know wetin he dey preach? Before he begin preach, he go tell ushers, make they go open every door wey dey for the hall open. They go open every door. If he begin, he tell you, if you are not truly a believer, you are here to do propaganda. You are here to sabotage the work we are doing. You are here to deceive others that Christ is, everything he will tell you that day is about the door is open. It's either you believe me as a pastor preaching, you believe what I'm telling you, or you leave. The door is open. And as he go to preach, and some people go to come out. And I tell you the truth. So that is the situation of this Biafra. There is a purger moving on in the spiritual realm, and this purger is purging away every filthy thing and those defying spirit. Say you get some spirit where they good in defying people and the defying and demoralizing people. The purger will always. Those that have this money, they don't want to bring it. I tell you, don't worry. The purger will purge them out. I tell you, the purger will purge them out. This is just the simple truth. Like it or don't like it, you don't have anything to do to say about this thing. Now, why they tell you we're going to make it change. Those that have their money and they're saying, nah, we will not support them. Let's see how they will make it. Don't worry. Hold your money up. A time is coming when you will bring this your money. Nobody will want to take your money. Nobody would want.
Because it goes beyond. They are very well.
No, I not say make you play. I just say make you come inside my studio. No mean say you get right in the talk when I no permit you. Okay. So we continue. So today I have a lot of things I want us to talk about. You see, when you hear our Prime Minister sounding a warning, Bianca should mind her lane. I think if I have that video, I think.
Different state of the United States. I welcome all of you, the cabinet members, ministers and head of department of the Biafra Republic Government in Exile, and the Biafra de facto government in the homeland. Good evening from here. It's another honor to be with you today, including the views we've had on Twitter. They themselves have posted and fellow Biafrans. I want you all to understand that our freedom, a warning to Bianca Ojukwu to stay clear from anything sabotage against Biafra. If she want to continue, a warning to Bianca Ojukwu. But I would like to point and touch many places and many issues. One is that I want to use this opportunity and medium to send a warning to Bianca Ojukwu to stay clear from anything sabotage against Biafra. If she wants to continue to have her peace, Biafra people will not look at anybody that stand on their way to freedom. Her husband led the war when Nigeria declared war against Biafra people. The great Iroko of Biafra, which is her late husband, commanded Biafra armed forces. And of course, he was the president of Biafra during that 3 years of genocide. So we are not going to trade our freedom for anything political position, because a lot of people have expected me to react on the so-called frivolous appointment of Bianca Ojukwu. The reason I have not reacted is that it is not my business. And I believe it is none of Biafran's business. She is a politician. She believes in Nigeria, and that is her own choice. She's just one person, one woman with one vote. Today, you don't expect me to start reacting when 50 million Biafrans have consented to this Biafra government, giving this Biafra government consent and the authority to fight for their freedom. So who is Bianca Ojukwu? Only one person, one woman. So I don't want to waste my time, but it is very imperative that I bring this message to her. So long as she maintains her lane, mind her business as a politician under Nigeria, we don't have problem with her. But where we are going to have problem with her is when she uses that position to fight against Biafra in any capacity. Then Simon Ekpa will change to whatever that will suit her. And then we will engage her in any way possible. For now, she can enjoy her appointment. I have no business, and I have no issue with her appointment under Nigeria.
Very simple. You can see and you can understand. So now you see in this video they say how did they talk themselves that picture speaks louder than words, or action speaks louder than words. I saw this picture this morning, and unless somebody prove me otherwise that this is a Photoshop, if not, I am taking it to be true. Now, why am I saying this? You further ask me, or you may be asking, waiting, I want to talk about this picture. Waiting, I want to talk about this picture today is this. This picture you are seeing here says it all. This picture now you are seeing here says it all. This picture have said it all, made it all, explained it all. Because when you look at this picture, you will tell yourself, you will understand either also that the man or the woman, sorry, in this picture has never for once demand for the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. That is the woman that called herself Uchechi. She never ever had demanded the freedom or unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No. But she has been demanding for something. She has been demanding for one thing. And what is that one thing? Kill Simon Ekpa, jail Simon Ekpa, repatriate Simon Ekpa, extradite Simon Ekpa. Nigeria don't know how to work. Simon Ekpa is a blogger. Simon Ekpa is elephant, don't have elephant look. Is not even educated. He's not even in cocktail. And why is he saying autopilot? You know, all manner of useless things she has said. All manner of useless things she has said. Why am I saying this? Bianca, no, you see here today. All over the newspaper, you see the people where they deceive. They share them. Bianca, no, is doing everything to release Nnamdi Kanu. He is doing everything to free Nnamdi Kanu. I want to tell you, if Nnamdi Kanu is out now, if Nnamdi Kanu come out today, it's not because of Bianca, no. Bianca no has played no role, but the role you are playing is sitting at home. The role you are playing in destroying the one Gigilia. The role you are playing in condemning the atrocities of these evil people in your land. Like I said, I believe this to be true picture until somebody prove me otherwise that this is a Photoshop. If not, it is true. I want make we understand when we see something, make we say something. These people you see in Nigeria are the ones that are good in deceiving the ones that are gullible. We no get any common brain. Today, Bianca Ojukwu all over social media telling you, I am doing everything to free Nnamdi Kanu. Nnamdi Kanu must be free. Nnamdi Kanu is free. Really? If Bianca no is just coming to free Nnamdi Kanu, what about Agocha that has been frequenting DSS, frequenting presidential villa in request of freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What about Abari Bedem that will go to Aso Rock, they will turn them down? What about the Ifeanyi Ubada claim? I want to tell you that her request for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not different from Abari Be's request. It's not different from Ifeanyi Ubada request. I want to tell you, ndị baye na asị na onye gburu mmadụ mma anaghị awa ya mbọ. Very simple. Onye gburu mmadụ mma anaghị awa ya mbọ. If somebody shoot you gun, you know if you tell that person, I beg, help me command this bullet with the inside my body. You don't say you don't buy yourself finish it. You don't finish your life. So make we learn. Bianca is just a politician like Peter Obi, a politician like Soludo, a politician like Pitamba, a politician like every other one of them, a politician like Jagaban, the official bat, T-Pen. So nobody is different from the other. I want to tell you, nobody is doing anything to free Nnamdi Kanu. The only person that did something to free Nnamdi Kanu was Mbazulike. Remember, this man went into Aso Rock and the demand for unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Did that happen? No. He was denied. After him, I have never, unless maybe you watching me, you have seen somebody that went and demanded for Nnamdi Kanu's release. After Mbazulike went to Aso Rock, went to Abuja to demand for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no other person has gone to demand. The only place they come to demand for the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu is on newspaper, on television, in YouTube, in Facebook. That is where they are demanding it. They will just come and I will make everything possible. Now they cannot have to be free. And people will be applauding. Me, I no follow. Bring him Nnamdi Kanu. Show me where you are talking with Tinubu. Even Abaripe that told you he went to Chief Attorney of the Federation or Chief Justice of the Federation or whatever he's called. I don't care. He came out in front of the office and made video. Why don't you show us when you were discussing with him? Fake people everywhere. Fake people everywhere. I want to tell us, when you see them telling you, Port Harcourt refinery is working, Nnamdi Azikiwe Anambra, is it Nnamdi Azikiwe? Or what, or I've forgotten whose airport in Anambra is working, has carried 1 million people in a year, 100,000 flights. It is not important. Those are distractions. They are just trying to distract people. Today, you see the official badge, Akati Pen, telling you, yes, Port Harcourt refinery now working. Another one is worry. Immediately, fire. Don't stop. What refinery must start producing? Who are you deceiving? These are the refineries that refuse to work for more than 30 years. All of a sudden, it is working. Really? All of a sudden, the refinery that has rusted, can never work again, is now working. Hey, Nigeria will not be fire, consuming the gullibles, consuming those that believe in you. You get the message? Today, what a refinery is working. Tomorrow, today, Port Harcourt refinery is working. Tomorrow, what a refinery will start working. Why? To make you say, since it is okay, now no need of talking of Biafra. But the good news is that if you like, bring heaven to Biafra land. We need freedom. I want everybody to understand that it is not about development anymore. Before, when we are crying and agitating for development, it is no longer about the development. Even if they give you heaven, if they will build your land like heaven today, develop it with the streets of gold, give you seaport, to give you airport, to give you embassies, would you be alive to enjoy those things? We are running away. We are seceding, commoting, walking out of zoo because we don't want to be paid. Yesterday, over 200,000 were paid. Over 200,000 Boko Harams or terrorists repented, dropped their guns. Musa gave you that news. I think I have that video. Let me look for it. Because when we are talking, people are not getting the message. Over 200.
Reintegration programs. State Commissioner for Women Affairs and Social Development, Zuwaira Gambo, made this known to journalists in Maiduguri, the state capital. TVC News senior reporter Jesse Tafida has details.
Gathered here are government officials, security operatives, traditional and religious leaders. It's the end of project dissemination of best practices, of building bridges, of reconciliation, community-based de-radicalization of women and girls. The state government disclosed that out of a total number of repentant terrorists, 85,579 men are now full-time farmers. 6,760 are fighters undergoing de-radicalization, and 33,000 are women, including widows and minors.
Rehabilitation center. As Ajam Sepat earlier said, these guys come out with serious traumatic challenges, and so we have to do very, very critical mental health and psychosocial support. Our social workers are all here because apart from coming out with these MPHS challenges, they also come out with all kinds of things.
Stakeholders lauded the state government Borno model concept, which coordinates and manages the rehabilitation of voluntarily surrendered Boko Haram insurgents, families, children, and widows.
We only hear of reintegration but not de-radicalization. To demystify these radical tendencies in them, to demystify the ideologies, and then correct the misinformation and disinformation that have been fed into their heads, psyche, and blood. Honestly, the radicalization has never been completed. Sit down with the community members so that they can understand each other. What are their fears? What are their concerns?
These ones that were conscripted that we actually released to the community, and it was the community that came to screen them. The screening process is done by the community.
You get the message. So it is good if I talk and they show you. Just yesterday, this one happened. It is, in case you don't know, I have, it is in the news, not just this video. If you want to read and they get the full details, go to video. You will see it in the video. Go to news. I think, let me see. I think it's Sahara News. This is it yesterday. The person that broke this news for the world is CDS Musa. You can see him there. Christopher Musa, happy. He said he is happy that they are achieving their goal. Radical, making the making them repentant terrorists. Boko Haram, they are repentant. He is happy. It is happening. If you read on to the end, you will hear where he said they have to go under 2 months, or under 2 months rehabilitation course. They will go through rehabilitation center for 2 months. Then they can be reintegrated into the communities. They can be reintegrated into the army. So why am I showing you all this? When you see people telling you whatever they are telling you, they are bringing development. Refinery is now working. You don't need Biafra. I want us to understand it's not about Biafra. It's not about development anymore. Before, it used to be about development. But today, even if they would develop Biafra land and make Biafra land as Queen's Palace, every street will be tarred with gold. What is the essence? That you will not be alive. Why am I telling you about these 200,000 that have just repented? They will still come to your land. And I want us to remember that all of them that repented has been reintegrated. Yesterday in the video I made, I show you again, over 200 police were over 200,000. Over 200,000 were integrated into and they employed into police force, and over 50 hardened the worst criminals were employed from the constable minimum rank. The lowest rank they obtained was the rank of constable in police, and you are there after school, you don't get job, you don't see anything. One of our brother, nobody is telling you about this. One of our brother in the north was arrested by Hisba police. Hisba police is Islamic police. What did he do? What is the offense? That he is selling alcohol. He sell beer. He sell hot drink in his own hotel. that he built with his money in his own hotel. He has been arrested. Every drop of alcohol in that hotel has been destroyed. And the Hisbah police that arrested him took him to Islamic court. Islamic court judged him and remanded him in prison. All these are what we are crying for. All these are what we don't want. This is why we want freedom. You have to live to enjoy whatever you have. Wouldn't it be better that you are free? You are not scared of somebody invading your community, leveling down things that you, leveling people down, creating your children before your eyes, creating your mother, your wife before your own very eyes. All these are what we are running for. We want to run away from it. That's why we need freedom. It's not about development. We have been developing our land by ourselves. We have not had government infrastructure since I begin to hear and to know that there is something like government infrastructure. I have never seen anyone in Biafra land before. Rather, the one I heard that existed were destroyed by the same Nigeria. So it's not about development. If they like, let them build new refinery. If they like, may they go carry Dangote refinery, come Platinum for Biafra land. It will not make any difference. I'm just telling all of us so you know why you are looking for. Because sometimes we become biased of what we are doing. We will think, and now they are developing. Remember, they said the other time they are coming to build embassy in Enugu. Our PM said over it will not happen. So that is it. We must remember Nigeria, no more. Nigeria has no more investors, foreign investors in their country. Have you ever heard of any country that is the president and the vice president every day? They jet off to America, they jet off to Canada, they jet off to China, they go to Europe, they go to France, and they will tell you they are going to look for investors. I want to ask you a question. Do a country go looking for investors or investors come looking for the country? Are you getting the message? And when they jet off, they are jetting off with their own private Nigeria presidential private jet that have presidential stand, that you pay presidential fee, and they borrow money to maintain all these things. You borrow money to buy presidential jet. You borrow money to maintain it. You borrow money to pay salary. You borrow money to go and then look for foreign investors. Who is deceiving who? You believe there is anything like Nigeria? You believe so? Continue believing. All we need is freedom. All, Uchechi, I greet you. All must to hell am. All must to hell Biafra. Whether they repent to, whether they no repent to, is not our business. Nigeria is today. Today, Tinubu that came back on Sunday from Saudi Arabia or from Brazil has jet off yesterday again. He came back 2 days ago on Sunday, and on Tuesday he come out. They go France. They go look for investors. Ask yourself, how many investors have they found ever since they began to go about looking for investors? Who want to invest in a terrorized country? A country that has state within state. Who want to invest? Even if na me, I no go, even pure water, I no go gree invest. Even free pure water, I no go do, I no go put. As if that one no there enough. When Nigeria refused to understand that the needful must be done, the needful come remind them, say, you must do me. Let me be the needful. I am doing it myself. You get the message? So today, we are going to read an article. We'll read an article. United States Justice Department has recognized you, has recognized your effort, has recognized you, the social media freedom fighter, has recognized you, Ekberima. Wa Oda, hey, it not shock you. All these are why you should keep your eyes on Biafra restoration. People know they get, people know they understand. Waiting day. If you understand waiting day, oh God, you can understand that this freedom we are talking about is beyond freedom. Today, U.S. Justice Department recognizes Biafra Republic government in exile as an entity for Biafra independence. So when you see people from Nigeria coming to tell you, now Simon Ekpa has been arrested, even Simon Ekpa, you don't even know if he's arrested or not. You don't know. They said one Okoko was sending me a message. He said, you see now, Simon Ekpa has been arrested. The next person is you because you are supporting him to making sure his messages are going viral. I block immediately. I read them. I no respond. I just block and bam. Okoko everywhere. You dare not send me such message. I block you forever. Even if you're my brother, I block you. Do you know how many people that has gone because of this Biafra? Which evidence are you looking for? What I'm showing you here, are you not seeing the screen? Otono. Are you not seeing the screen? Can't you see the screen? Or is it not showing? Is it that you cannot see what is displayed on the screen? I beg, let me know if you cannot see it. Because I'm showing you on the screen what I'm saying. It is showing, of course. It is showing. How are you saying I should show you again? It is showing. It is showing. So what are you saying now? Which one you know there? It is showing. It is showing. So what am I saying? What am I saying? What I am saying today. We go read them. Okay, make we just read them. Okay, it is showing clearly. Thank you. Make I read them for you. I go read them. This is authority. This is the newspaper authority. It might be in other news, but this is the one I saw first. If you search, you might see it so many. And I want you to know that newspaper cannot carry a fake news. The license will be taken away from it. So remember when our Prime Minister told us that we are engaging United States attorneys. People said it's a lie. They said it's a lie. No United States attorney will look at you because you went out. You don't even qualify for anything. So no United States attorney will look at you. Really? What about now? What about now? Who are these people that are looking at us? I will read it. Make I just read them for us. The United States Department of Justice has officially registered the Biafra Republic government in exile as an entity for Biafra independence. This is according to recent information obtained from the website of the United States of Justice, U.S. Justice Department. Reacting to the development, the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic Government in Exile, through his official X handle on Friday, said this is a step in the right direction. The U.S. Justice Department approved all paperwork requesting legitimacy. With the development, he assured Biafrans that the independence of Biafra would remain sacrosanct after declaration on December 2nd, 2024. Following the approval of the United States Department of Justice, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile is now an officially registered entity with the United States Department of Justice. Recall that barely a week ago, the Biafra Republic Government in Exile insisted that the declaration of Biafra independence would restore peace to the West African region. I wonder who wants further proof. Go and find out for yourself in the website. Go and find out yourself in the website. We will continue to do what we know how to do. We are not looking at anybody's face. We are looking at freedom. This is our freedom we are talking about. It's not about anybody. So when you see people coming to nya, just close your eyes and pass them as if they are not existing. Every other thing you may have seen or you are seeing now is just like a distraction, and you don't need them. You don't need them at all. You must continue to do the needful for this Biafra to be restored. You must continue. We must do everything to get our freedom. Nobody go take our freedom from our hands. Unless you let the person take them now. Yeah. Unless now you give up the person. If not, how dare anybody think they are going to stop you from getting your freedom? Who be that one? If you have if you have not begin to show your support, solidarity, anything with this Biafra, I beg you to wake up. Because everything has turned around for our good. If you remember also, I used to tell us that a time will come. I used to say, a time will come when you will say you want to support this Biafra. You will say, you will carry your money. I want to support. I'm in agreement. I want to give money now. I want to donate. You will be told Biafra is no longer interested in your money. A time will come. Because by the time Biafra finish building what they are building today, by the time they are through building what they are building now, you will understand that you have failed, and you have failed and failed again and again. If you never understand, bro, begin there, understand. Today, Finland, we have been telling you about Finland Convention redeclaration we have been talking about. It seems as if it is unachievable. It can never be done. The date is we can't get to that date ever. The date is here. Just 2 days to go. Today is 27, 28, 29. Bam! Everything is Suruoko, Obido Meme. And somebody is still there doubting. Somebody is still there doubting that this Biafra is not true, that this is a deceit. And you think you get sense, right? You think you get sense. If you get sense, you would have known that you don't forehand. You would have known that you don't forehand. We must continue to do everything possible to bring this Biafra to come. If you love our Prime Minister, let me tell you, if you love him, it's not time to begin to ask where is he. If you love Nnamdi Kanu, it's not time to begin to ask when is he coming out. It's time for you to get up and do everything for Biafra to come. Because I want us to remember that when this Biafra come, everything comes with it. When this Biafra comes, everything, even life, full and come. You remember what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu used to tell us? Biafra is everything. That is why he is not giving up on Biafra. For those that are doubting that is a lie, why don't you come to Finland and witness this thing yourself? Many people has been invited to this Finland. They refuse to come. Yet they will come and sit down on the television, on the radio. Ruben Abati, you are a journalist, not carrying your belly like an old chimpanzee, sitting down and condemning everything. Why don't you go to Finland and find out if this thing that is being said about Biafra is true? Why don't you go and find out? They are good in telling you, giving you negative informations, but they will not give you the accurate information. Why are they not talking about Simon Ekpa again? Have you wondered? For 2 days now, they are no longer telling you about Simon is arrested. Simon is a blogger. Simon is a content creator. They are no longer saying it because they have found out that they don't shit for church. They don't mess up. Anyway, messing up is their line of duty. Is their line of duty. So they will always mess up because if they don't mess up, they don't do anything. They must mess up because this is the way it was created. They were created. They were meant to always mess up. And they will always do. They will always do mess up. Yay. If you don't understand how this thing is being done, go and sit down and ask questions. You will understand. You will understand. The Biafra we are talking about is here. In case you don't know, this Biafra is here. For those that are still doubting, keep doubting. You will doubt until you doubt yourself into grief. But I want to ask you a question. Those that are not believing what we are saying now, those that are not believing the restoration of this Biafra, when this Biafra come, what will you tell yourself? What will you tell your generation you did? You will tell them you were blackmailing, you were deceiving people. You would tell them that you are number one that used to tell people that this will never happen. Is it? What will you tell people when they ask you? What will you talk? Wetin you go talk? Wetin you go talk? Because when you no understand the thing, you will not know the thing. That's just the truth. If you no understand, you no go know. I encourage everybody, oh, stay strong, oh. Stay strong. Because if you no know say na strong you go stay for this Biafra to be achieved, I pity you. I pity you. Biafra is here. Like this video for me, I beg. Like this video for me. I don't talk and finish the way I feel talk. If you get another way where you go talk, you can't help me. But a time will come when anybody that have not supported, that is not supported, that have not been interested in Biafra restoration, you go look back like this. You go see, say, Uba Gogi, Ibidozi Ebewe, and in a basic one, onwezi onye ga-atọpụrụ gị ọnụ. And you know that will be the worst situation. That will be the worst situation. We must do everything to set ourselves free. Like I said earlier, this is not about development. It's not about allocation. It's not about anything. Not about keeping yourself, defending yourself, defending your right to live. That is all. Just that you need to live. Finish. About your life, your generation. Your life, your generation. That's what we are talking about. So whether you agree, whether you don't agree, Biafra is here. Biafra is here. Try and like this video for me. We must continue. And I'm going to stop here until we see later today. There are functions that are coming up. COS will come up today. And there's another program that will come up today. So be at alert. We are going to be streaming them all. We go stream them all. Biafra is here. For those that don't understand, Biafra is here. So I'm going to be ending this program here. I'm going to stop in this program here. Thank you so much for being part of this program. And I want us to remember that freedom is your own right. Your own right. Your own right. Now be your freedom. Nobody can give you any alternative to your right. Freedom is your own right. In Nigeria today, you have 109 Chinese and Brazilians duping people, scamming people, defrauding people in Nigeria today. They are duping people, scamming people. In Nigeria, as we speak. And when they carry them go court, judge say that you did not arrange them properly. Go and prepare yourself and then arrange them properly. When you arrange them properly, I will talk about. They brought, hey, I don't understand how to arrange people properly before the court. Go and do your homework very well. I'll be posting the video soon. I just want us to understand the level of whatever they are telling you they are doing. I want to make you there understand that this is the country. The country. The country people are fighting to keep. The country, they are fighting you to keep. The country they said over their dead body, would they let you be? You can imagine. They say somebody will no know where he bath. He no go know where he go collect a wrapper. So if they know where they bath, may they go collect their wrapper for them. We no get any choice but to continue to fight. We will continue to fight. Freedom is your right. Freedom is our right. And we must get this freedom by all means. We must get this freedom by all means. There's a video I want us to watch before we go. I don't know if that video is ready. I'm trying to upload it so we listen to it. But if it is not ready, we go. If it is ready, we watch it before we go. It is not ready. Okay, I will wait just a few seconds to get the video done. But everything is working for good. As for those that are worried about our prime minister, whereabout and that, don't worry yourself about our prime minister. Worry yourself about the coming of Biafra. That's all you need to do. Be worried. Be worried that if this Biafra don't come, me and my generation, we don't finish. That's what should be worrying you, not that our prime minister is fine. He's well. Okay? So the only thing you will do is support him. He is seeing you. Remember one song that say, from a distance, PM is watching you if you are supporting or not. From a distance, he is watching everyone who support and who fight against him. So when the master is not there,
land, and of course, we have to defend ourselves any day, anytime. Nigeria terrorist government have come with a lot of propaganda. When you demonstrate that you are ready to fight for your freedom, they profile you. They call you criminals, they call you terrorists, they call you all manner of names. The reason for that is to demoralize you. And we must not fall for that. My fellow Biafrans, I call on you this evening, do not allow the names they call you today to demoralize you. We're remembering what Nigeria did to over 3 million Biafra children through starvation. Yet, the world, as at then, wanted us to move on. 50 years later, after recounting the numbers of Biafrans that died or should have been avoided, we are all here today for not just a revenge, but to finish what our fathers started. And of course, the most important of it all is to destroy Nigeria, the evil Nigeria entity, to destroy it. Nigeria is a terrorist state, and after destroying it, we will liberate our people through a process that has begun. The liberation of Biafra from Nigeria will restore peace, stability in our region. It will also end the upsurge of terrorists and piracy in the Gulf of Coast of Guinea, and of course beyond. The liberation of Biafra from Nigeria will restore peace and stability. Do not let the corrupt and criminal politicians to deceive you into believing supporting your own freedom is a crime, irrespective of our approach to restoring Biafra. I want to remind all of us, in 1776, the United States separated from the United Kingdom by declaration. Today, they are the world power. In 1830, Belgium separated from Netherlands. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries in Europe, both of the countries. In 1965, Singapore separated from Malaysia. Today, they have transformed into global financial hub as a result of the separation. Why is it that when we call for separation, Nigeria and their criminals will be calling us terrorists? Don't fall for it. The past separation has led to the upsurge of economic development in the case of India and Pakistan, Norway, Denmark, Switzerland. Each of these separation has led to the upsurge of economic and development. In 2002, East Timor separated from Indonesia. In 1921, Ireland separated from the United Kingdom. Today, they are one of the powerful countries we have. In 1944, Iceland separated from Denmark, demonstrating that nations can part away without violence. Why do you kill Biafrans? Whenever we say we are fed up of Nigeria. In Nigeria, where you have dangerous diversity, in Nigeria, where you have the northern part of Nigeria practicing Islamic State, practicing Islamic Sharia law, and they have different culture, different laws, different rules, different everything. And with that kind of mentality and setup, we can never develop as a nation. That is the reason we call for the separate state, and of course for independent state for Biafra. Apart from the killings, genocide against our people, and jihad. In 1905, Norway and Sweden separated and goes their separate ways. Today, they are one of the most powerful countries in Europe because of the separation. In 1947, India and Pakistan separated. The list can go on and on and on. And when they want to tell you about Africa, they use Sudan to give you example. Biafra can never be Sudan. Biafrans are scattered all over the world, developing their countries of residence, making impact in governance and policy making. Sudan was never like that. Apart from that, we have a history. Democracy started from Biafra, and Nigeria continued to suppress us, enslave us, subjugate us into what we are today, destroying our sensibility and our sense of reasoning. Nigeria continued to enslave our people, enslave our future, and our progress. Today, in the same Nigeria, when the Biafra people try to rise through their business enterprises, Nigeria system will destroy it. They destroy it in Lagos, they destroy it in Kano, they destroy it in Kaduna, they destroy it in different parts of Nigeria. And in a system like that, you will all be diminishing until they wipe us in the surface of the earth. The only way to preserve our culture, value system, and save our life from extinction is a complete separate state. Exit from Nigeria, which the process has begun. My fellow Biafrans, today we have given a very serious warning to those threatening Biafrans about the Nigeria protest. We have absolutely nothing to do with the Nigeria protest. We are Biafrans, we don't validate Nigeria. But if any Biafran is victimized for Nigeria protesting, we have assured them we will weaponize every person who cares to carry arms for self-defense. The weaponization of these protesters, any Biafran has been killed, will start from Lagos and Abuja. We will weaponize every protesters that cares to carry arms for self-defense. I rest my case. This is a warning to those threatening Biafrans as Nigeria are planning to protest. We have nothing to do with it. But once a Biafran is killed in the name of Nigeria protesting and tagging P2B into this protest, we will do wonders.
All right. So we have all done well today. Thank you so much for being part of this.